This is a weird getup. Did you not see what I was wearing earlier, Ezekiel? Hey guys, it's DemHexesTho. Welcome back to Death and Clamor at Heartscream Manor, episode 6. Last episode, what did we do? We explored the family tomb, and we found Aunt Mabelina's diary. Also, we found Mrs. Randall's diary, but then we only decided to take Aunt Mabelina's. A decision that was totally not up to me, but I would have totally taken Mrs. Randall's as well. And a good thing, too, because we find out that there was nothing really of interest in Mabelina's diary other than her just being a piece of crap, like always. It's not new, really. Well, something Ezekiel found out. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe Ezekiel, no, judging how about angry she was about it, maybe she was acting, and maybe she did find something, or, or maybe she legit didn't find anything, because, but now we got a new partner. Lorene and Ezekiel decided, well, Ezekiel was like, you know what, we're not going anywhere. I'm done. And she left our party. And then Lorene, I guess she was just following her daughter. She's like, I'm sorry. And then she left. But now we have Admiral Matthews and all of his drunken glory. So we're going to start solving the mystery with him. And I guess we're just going to try to solve the mystery with everyone. Minus Vestibulo and Count Carlos, but whatever. Oh, Jesus! Turn that down. Okay. So another flashback. See? Okay, so we are getting flashbacks of, like, why they might have a motive to want to kill her. Turn that down. That was really loud in my ear. 1 week ago. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah! Feeling sassy, looking great, Lorene! Ma, are you in here? Of course, honey bun. How are you doing? Is everything going well at your big important law firm? It is big, it is important, and I don't appreciate the sarcasm from someone who's been mooching off of her aunt her entire life. Mabelina just understands that I need to be free, sugar bun. I'm not going to a party next week. Oh, baby, that's not a very funny joke. I'm not joking. She brought me to her house to humiliate me, and now I'm going to back for her birthday party? No, thank you. Baby, your great aunt has done a lot for us over the years. We can't just say no to her like that. Watch me. Well, it starts with me. I'm tired of what she does to people, and she doesn't respect us, so... Ezekiel, you are going to this birthday party. So yeah, that's the first time I thought, not legit. Man, she's... Okay, so Lorene got along with Aunt Mabelina. I'm not, Ma. I've made up my mind. Ezekiel, I rely on her to help make ends meet. Are you trying to get in the way of that? Oh man, she's really upset about this. No, but she won't care if I don't show up. She'll think I told you not to, or she'll take offense. I thought you loved me, my little plum. Jesus. So now that Lorene's depended on her Aunt Mabelina practically her whole life, she kind of feels trapped in a way into doing what she wants, and maybe that's a reason to want to kill her. Ma, of course I do. Baby, it's not a good idea to get on my bad side. I know you'd never want to do that, but you're acting like you do. Ooh, evil Lorraine face. Makes you realize I've kind of got a big forehead. And that hurts me, Ezekiel. It hurts. Hey, she hurt my feelings, you know? Oh, don't worry. I'll talk to her about it. You will? Of course. No one hurts my baby. Aww. I like their relationship. Not a big fan of Ezekiel as a person. But I like their relationship. So we'll just have to see what she has to say for herself. Maybe Maybe Mabelina said something messed up, and Lorraine snapped. She's like, "Don't you talk about my baby that way!" And then poisoned her. Well, we tired and frazzled from the long day of discovering a horrible homicidal and a mysterious murderer, the guests of Heartscream Manor go to sleep. But we're just about to go on an adventure with a dude. One by one, they doze off. They dream of the unknown, and the darkness of the mansion's shadows keep them company. Some people, however, have more trouble sleeping than others. Ooh! Someone sneaking around at night. Someone sneaking around that night. Bobby, that is not your outfit. What have you done? Why are you dressed normally? Oh God. Oh man. Oh jeez. What happened? Oh, okay. I needed that. Drinking a gallon of water before going to sleep is not always the best idea. Really is. Oh God. I hate you. I want you to know that. I hate you. What was that? It sounded like someone's in Mabelina's room. Mm. Looky here. What we got here? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, you old crone. You couldn't have hit it that well. Ezekiel! I knew it! Wait, Ezekiel, I knew it! Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Surprising me like that. How do I react to Ezekiel being here? I'm looking for love, but in all the wrong places. Yeah, me too. It's so hard to find a man willing to deal with my 24-hour power woman schedule. I just don't think you meet quality men at the town dump, but I keep on trying regardless. Well, that's gross. Now, if you would kindly move along, I think you need to go. I need to go. This ain't your room. Really? Well, I think others will be interested to hear about what you're up to right now. Evil Bobby face. Hey, wait just a minute. There's no need to wake everybody up. This is much simpler than it seems. Now to respond. How in the world could that be true? How stupid do you think I am? Stupid? You? Me? Never. Not at all. You called me stupid earlier. Ezekiel. Right. Why was I here? Okay, I was looking for evidence for the killer of our great aunt at 3 in the morning. Uh huh. Without telling anybody. Gotta keep your findings secret. Who knows who the killer is? I respond. You are lying to me. I'm so glad you agree. I've been keeping secrets from you as well. I want to say that, but I want to say that. Let's say that. I'm so glad you agree. I've been keeping secrets from you as well. There's something you know that I don't. Yes, Ezekiel. I am your father. I'd hit you if this wasn't so important. Haha, Maybelline. Haha, Maybelline was never that important to you. If you were actually trying to solve a murder, you would have struck me. I did manage to expose her lie in the end. Damn, that is crafty as hell. Girl, you know I got this. Fine, I'm looking for Maybellina's will, but I don't care how she died, to be honest. Her will? I thought you said you didn't care about that anymore. Well, I lied. At the end of the day, it's all about the money. Why would anyone want it? It's not like you can change it. Aunt Mabelina is already dead, and Count Carlos said no one has ever seen a thing. I don't know about that. She used to bring it up to me all the time. That's quite the thing to say. Why would she ever talk to you? You talk to our great aunt regularly? Well, I know that. Well, she was a lawyer. Uh, Why not? You talk to our great aunt regularly? Of course, didn't you? No. No, I didn't know. I didn't know her well. She was pretty distant. Well, I guess it depends on who you are, doesn't it? I didn't realize you two were so close. About as close as any client can be with her lawyer. So you're her lawyer now. I was her lawyer. Talking to you is an exercise in frustration. Deal with it. You're going to tell me what I want to know. Or so help me, I will smother you with this blanket. Shh. We can't keep talking here. Someone might be listening. Meet me outside by the lamps. Dun dun dun. Not the lamps. 5 minutes later. Bobby, what the heck are you wearing? This should do. We can't have people listening on us. So tell me why we're outside by the lamps. Not that I don't like them, mind you. Early 20th century aesthetics are amongst my favorite form of artistic representation. Right? Right. Is that why you're wearing that weird getup? This is a weird getup. Did you not see what I was wearing earlier, Ezekiel? It's the closest thing I have to a trench coat. Whatever, Nancy Drew. Who? The girl detective? Ah, never mind. Let's get down to business. So what do you want to know? What should I ask? Mention can't cause have problems. Several legal things you did. How long did it take you to put that? No. Let's just get right to the nitty gritty. Let's do this one. You mentioned Count Carlos had problems. Oh, he definitely does. Carlo has lost a lot of money in the past year. What's a lot of money? Couple million easy, mostly on bad bets. From what I understand, he's really into Swedish animal fights. What the heck is that? Wow, really? Is that where you get roosters and something to attack each other? No, that'd be cruel. It's where grown men dressed as animals then beat each other to half to death. Oh, well, that's not as bad. That's super weird and also sadistic. It also made Carlo somewhat desperate, I imagine. Why do you want the will? I want to be its executor. What? You're trying to kill the will? Executor, not executor. No, you idiot. The will's executor is the legal party responsible for fulfilling whatever the will says to do. You're trying to be its lawyer? You make it sound so crass. I get to charge legal fees for doing that sort of work. And now I'm helping the family out too. Oh, that's fun. All this for money? In a lot of ways, you define being crass. Cash rules everything around us. That's true. Uh, Maybe the middle. I'll do that one. In a lot of ways, you define being crass. It shows what you know. I'm the picture of good taste. You wear power suits to formal occasions, and you have the whatever the hell that word is, riche fascination with accumulating more wealth. That's how you get wealthy. But most people aren't so naked about it. Face it, you've got no class. That's not true. And you don't even know. Do I look like Scotty to you? That's the thing. I'm not her lawyer anymore. She replaced me about 4 months ago. I know she drew up another will, but I don't know how different it is. That's what I was trying to figure out. Huh. Who did she replace you with? I don't know. Whoever it is certainly hasn't made any efforts to contact me. You would think that they would at least want her old legal papers. So you just want to make some money off of the Heartscream fortune. Well, not only that, I also want to ensure that my mother receives nothing. Wow. That is effed up, Ezekiel. That's messed up. I can't believe, wow. I mean, she does seem like the type of person, but no, because Aunt Mabelina like pays for everything for her. Yeah, your mother. The way you just treat her is just, don't you start with me. You don't know her. You don't know what she did to my father. Why, I bet you've fallen for her whole I'm a psychic act. Huh. I did not even think of that. This whole weirdo thing she's got going on might just be an act. What did she do to your father? Did she kill your father? Yikes. Touchy subject. So, if all of this were about the will to you, what were you planning on doing if it was different from the one you drew up? If I'm not the exile, then I planned on burning the thing and going on with the older version. So that's smart. Well, I think I've heard enough. I'm leaving. Whatever. You go in first. I certainly don't want to be seen coming in the house with you. Your paranoia is just outrageous. Your stupidity is outrageous. Now go. Fine. Meanie. What a loser. Asking so many questions, and yet she knows nothing. What was that? I didn't hear nothing. I got my thing turned down. Hang on. That music scared the crap out of me. Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here? Eavesdropping. Well, go ahead. I've got nothing to hide. Who is it? Wait. What's that you got in your hand? Oh, God. Get back. Get back. No. No! All right. Give me a second. I'm not going to hear the end of this if I don't put the charger on now. Thank you. No! Someone's got a gun. After a long night's rest, Bobby and Cedric awake to the sounds of birds singing and murder mysteries to be solved. Like, how does murder mysteries make a sound? What does it just play the Danganronpa theme song? Oh man, what a great night of rest. I don't know if it's the country air or what, but I slept like a baby. How did you do last night, Pumpkin? Did you sleep with Mrs. Randler? Yes, they had nightmares. I decided to try sleeping. I had dreams of solving this murder, beating up a bunch of bad guys, and then flying into the sun. That sounds awesome. I'm surprised you're taking everything so positively. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing. Do you want to leave? We should, but part of me wants to stay here. I feel like I need to solve this mystery. Like I'm Nancy Drew or something. The girl detective? Agatha Christie would be more dignified. Would be a more dignified comparison. Why does everyone know these people and I don't? Well, you're the one that doesn't like fiction. Okay, fine. Either way, I need to solve this. I need to fix this situation. Okay, I'm excited. If you're, I'm. That seems fitting, considering Ezekiel might have just died. Okay, I'm excited. If you're excited, do we have any leads? I spoke to Ezekiel last night, and this seems like the key. So I'm going to talk to Count Carlos. If it seems like he knows more than he's letting on. All right, then I'm going to try the phone working again. Nothing against your detective skills, but we should try to get the police here. Sounds good, Cedric. Thanks for supporting me on this. Aww. Hey, what are boyfriends for? Don't worry, Bobby. We're gonna crack this case. Oh God, don't be a joke. Wide open. I'm leaving you, Cedric. Moments alone. Things have been so hectic lately. I'm so tired of having to speak to anyone. How do you do, Count? Ah, mademoiselle. What a pleasure to see you. To think I might have had a moment without your sparkling company. How do you respond? Yeah. My greatest pleasure My greatest pleasure is riding sea turtles across the Pacific. I prefer eating turtles, but I see the majesty and beauty in using them as steeds as well. Eating turtles is wrong, Carlos. Sitting on their backs while shouting is far less cruel. Breaking rules is something you get to do when you are a noble like myself. I thought that name was just for show. Certainly not. My full title is Count Carlos the Fourth. Is that the fourth? I don't know my Roman numerals well. Count Carlos the Fourth. What kind of name is that? Why would your parents name you that? Oh, honey, he's so pretty. What should we name him? Carlos. What? Carlos. Not quite, but close enough. The fourth Carlos is silent. There was no fourth Carlos. Where did you get such an illustrious title? My title is Spanish, although my title is Spanish, although I myself am South American. How interesting. I wanted to speak to you about the death of my aunt. Regrettable, but understandable. I mourn the loss of your great aunt, Bobby. She was a lovely woman, and we were close. Cheating on her husband close? I've come to believe that a will does exist, Carlos, but I believe that you know something about it. What led you to that conclusion, young lady? Ezekiel told me you know too much about her lawyers. You are so creepy. And I would say, why not? Boop. You are so creepy, and I just know you are hiding something from me. Just came right out and said it. You spread mistruths. I am suave, not creepy. No, we're gonna go with creepy. But oh ho ho, what is that crying? What is that? Like that looks so weird. But oh, I must confess, I did seek something of your aunt's. Her hand in marriage. Her house? No, her heart. While I admit that I have been undergoing financial difficulties, what I sought was your aunt's hand in marriage. I knew it! Motive right there. He was like, I love you. I've been watching you. I fall in love with you. And then she was like, well, I don't love you. Go away. And then he's probably a fuck boy. So he killed her because she rejected him. Bam. Count Carlos. Motive. Is that all? Oh, but that is not all. The burden is too deep. I must confess. Another confession. Another confession. How surprising. You should be surprised, because for many years I was in a lurid relationship with Sherry. The Wild West lady? Mrs. Randler? Oh. Wow. How you gonna be in love with someone but then be sleeping with her best friend? You really are a fuckboy. Oh god. Yes, it is for that reason that your aunt and I wish to keep our relationship a secret. You are. Mm-mm. 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 You're not gonna be Count Carlos anymore. You're gonna be Count Fuckboy. So she still doesn't know? No, well, how can I put this? I broke the delicate matter to her recently. So he was dating Mrs. Randler, but have feelings for Mabelina. I forgot her name for a second. Mabelina probably didn't love him, but she saw an opportunity to make someone miserable, and so she took it. She saw an opportunity to make her friend, well, her punching bag, miserable. Screw Count Carlos's feelings. How did she take it? Oh my, not well. Well, she just found out you were cheating on her. I'm not surprised. Like a kind of sad, not well, or an angry one. Both. There was both. A lot of crying, a lot of yelling, and some throwing things. You totally deserve that, by the way. I am too old not to be aware of that. I really messed up. Yeah, you did. Interesting. Well, thank you for your time, Count Carlos. In that conversation, we got a motive. Two motives. We got three motives this entire video. First motive was last video. Was fired by Mabelina, humiliated, and so she would want, like, she wouldn't have a reason to kill. Count Carlos Count Fuckboy in love with her. She's probably like, ew, no, get away from me. Obviously, the proper reaction to one. And he was like, "Oh, you don't want to be with me, so no one gets to be with you." And then killed her. Mrs. Randler was dating Count Carlos. She found out that her friend Mabelina, well, quote unquote friend, was messing with Carlos, and she has a reason to kill because she's probably like, you know what, Mabelina, I'm tired of you treating me like this way. Bam, I'm gonna poison you. Oh, and Lorene, I forgot number 3. Lorene, shut up, phone. Lorene, because Mabelina treated Ezekiel bad. Or maybe, like I said earlier, how Mabelina was paying for, like, basically paying for Lorene's entire lifestyle. And maybe at some point, Lorene was like, oh, and like Mabelina held that against her. So Lorene felt trapped, and maybe she wanted like a release. And so she poisoned her so she didn't have to feel trapped anymore. All right, who's next on the we need motives list? We got Maybellina's sister, chick Wild West girl. I forgot her name. I think her great aunt Chloe. We got Sergeant Admiral Matthews, and then we got Bobby and Vestibulo. 4 people left. We already got Ezekiel, Lorene, Count Carlos, Mrs. Randler. We got 4 motives. We need 4 more. I don't see a reason Cedric needs to have a motive because this is really the first time of him being here. Unless it's not. Unless it's not. Please, mademoiselle, call me Carlos. No, you can't call fuckboy. That's just been decided. Dang nabbit, what does this blue sparkle stuff keep on hurting me? Hey Cedric, how are things progressing here? Why are you working on this radio set? Not so good. The radio set is their telephone. It was filled with vacuum tubes and all kinds of other broken stuff. Just put the smoke back at Easy Peasy. Doesn't look like this thing ever worked. This thing doesn't look like it ever worked. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure it did at one point. When I got here, I found a hammer stashed in the closet and bits of radio everywhere. Interesting. Huh. Someone sabotaged it. Not even in a subtle way. Not only is the phone broken, but someone also cut the lines coming in and out of this place. I fixed the machine, but I have nothing to replace the line. The mystery deepens. Tend to talk to the last person to step foot in here. Well, who was that? Vestibulo, of course, and we're questioning him right away. Something is fishy around here. Are you talking about my BO or baby, I love you, but sometimes I wonder if your stupidity is contagious. Oh my! Hey Cedric, Bobby, how are you doing? Bye now, Lorraine. Bye. God. Say, have you seen the Vestibulo? No, I haven't. Not since last night, at least. I'm also looking for someone. A ghost or something? No, nothing like that. I'm looking for my daughter, Ezekiel. I haven't seen her since all this morning. Have you checked the grounds? The library? Her room? Yes, yes, and yes. I checked all these places. I'm worried. I think something might happen. Something happened to her. That's your action I saw last night. Ezekiel possesses the Omega code in her DNA. Should we find? I saw her last night. Yeah, let's just do this one. I imagine she's fine. I saw her just last night, in fact. But she's so frail and shy. And none of that is true. And she would be mad if you brought any of it up. Like you're sitting here lying, Ezekiel, Lorraine. Well, alright. Everyone, come quickly. Something terrible has happened. It can't be. Yes, there's been another murder. No! It's Ezekiel. We found her just recently. Oh, 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 no, no, no. Is that? Yes, whoever did this used a knife. It was on her when we found her, so at least that's something. Any idea when this happened? Couldn't tell you, but it had some time last night. I woke up with the at the dawn, and she wasn't around the house. My baby, my baby! Cedric, could you help out my aunt? Certainly. Come on, Aunt Lorene. I've got some great jokes to get your mind off of your Cedric. Terrible loss. Yeah, let's get over there now. This is just terrible, just dire. How do you respond? We need to send someone to get the police. 2 deaths is what were we thinking, trying to solve this on our own. Probably that we were some sort of detective story. Which is ludicrous, just so stupid. We might want to continue thinking that way. What do you mean by that, Admiral? I didn't want to cause a panic, but we can't leave. Of course. What the heck did you do, Matthew? What? Last night I tried starting my car, but it wouldn't go. I looked underneath, and what do I see? Someone has sabotaged the vehicle, and not just mine either. I looked, all of them were busted. Be honest, how many did you destroy yourself? One car, okay, maybe 3, but there are over a dozen here already. None of them worked before I destroyed. Really? Are you serious, bro? How close is it to the nearest town then? Well, over 50 miles. It would take days to get there, and then the woods are treacherous. By then, I'm afraid it might be too late. I worry this won't end. Well, looks like there's only one thing left to do. What's that? Solve this case. I know this is a non-sequitur, but that outfit looks really strange. Your drinking problem is strange. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be a trench coat. Enjoying the story so far? Want to learn more about us? Check it out. Yeah, I'll do it later. Okay, we will act again in a few chapters. For we are always waiting, always watching.